Hey guys, it's Thomas from Beachman. Today I'm going to show you guys how to tie chironomids. Chironomids are a very simple pattern. They're a small nymph that lives in any kind of freshwater. Slow-moving rivers, lakes, ponds. You put a bucket of water out on your porch, in a week you'll have chironomids in it. It's just there. It's a mosquito larva, midge larva. It's something that lives in every freshwater source you'll find. It's very simple to tie. I'm going to show you 3 different patterns. One is an extremely easy one that I use a lot. The second one's an intermediate that I'll use a lot. And the third one's a little harder. It's just got a little more to it. But it's one when they start getting picky that I use. Alright, I'm going to show you how to tie them, and here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the first one. All these are going to be tied on an 11/20 size 10. It's a perfect hook for chironomids. It is a scud hook. Using red thread. This is a red holographic flashaboo. And this is how we tie it. Okay, start off. Start right there. Tie it in. Tie this in. Just up to there, and then wrap this. If you have a rotary vise, this makes it very simple, but I'm just doing this because I know some people don't. I'm just going to wrap it all the way up. You can use this as a San Juan worm pattern, or just a straight chironomid pattern. And this is basically the fly. This is it, right here. That's tied. Flip it, and then we'll just throw the little thread head right there. That's a major. Like that. And that's it. That is just chironomid. Then I'll take glue and just kind of cover the whole thing. A real thin coat. This is NYC nail hardener. I like it because it's cheap and it works really well. And it's really good with wet. With being wet. It stays hard. Okay. That's it. Right there. That's the first one. Okay, here's the second one. This one we have a white bead on it. I'm going to start up front, cover the thread over the back, just like that. And we have our red tinsel again. I like using tinsel because when it's sunny, it just, for some reason, sparkles a lot. But it really attracts the fish. Come up, and we're going to put the silver wire in. Just like this. Now, the one thing you want to remember when you do tie chironomids is you do not want to bulk these guys up too much. Okay, we'll go under the wire with the flash. It's basically the same thing. We're just wrapping it up. And then we'll wrap the wire over it to give it a rib. Now, when you're fishing chironomids, perfect sizes are between 14 and 10. I mostly use 12 and 10. Sometimes I'll go down to a 14 if they're getting really picky or if that's all I see. But I like this one a lot because of the white bead on it. It adds a little bit of weight to it. And I'll throw the red tinsel one behind it to get it down, and then I'll just wrap it up, just like that. Clip that, and just kind of build a little thread so that the bead doesn't slide back. And that's it. And then just glue it and it's done. Okay, here's the next one. We're going to take this, slide it back, because we're going to tie this up right in front of the bead. Now you want to do this kind of, make it as kind of laid down thin as possible. This is an olive fly. Well, it's olive, yeah. The great thing to have multiple colors. Not always want to be sparkly, but it's good. Okay, this is Sparkle Emerger yarn. Hairline. I'm going to take it, tie it right in front, just like this. Down and tie it off. Push this up. And we'll clip this just a little past the end of the eye of the hook, just like that. That'll give it its gill complexion. And we'll try to spin it. Okay, this is Flex Floss. This makes amazing chironomid bodies. And we'll come up to the front and tie it in. Nice, you can stretch it, and it'll just lay down really, really thin. Now when I fish chironomids, I like to have my flash ones and I like to have my dull ones for when it's cloudy. Now, we'll put some silver wire in there. Okay, wrap it up to the front. Wrap the Flex Floss. I like it. This is great stuff for legs too, on nymphs, but as you can tell, it makes a fantastic body. I'll just tie it up. Just like this. Clip. And that'll sink in. And we'll wrap this up. I usually like to go about 5 or 6 rib wraps on the bigger ones. And get that secured. Now, take a couple strands of peacock and give it a collar. This is a simple pattern, but it's about the most complex I go for my chironomids. Ooh, broke it off. Just give it a few twists to get it kind of like chenille. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. This stuff can be a little bit of a pain. I do make pliers for this, but I don't own them. Okay, we'll wrap that off. Like that, and do another knot. And that's it. That is my complex chironomid. It's still simple, but there's just a little more to it. When you're fishing chironomids, or when you're tying them more than anything, you can get some extremely complicated flies. So, it's been fun time for you. So, get some good chironomid patterns, tie them up, fish them, and have fun.